at 8-1.
He certainly would, Matt, and it's a big moment for young Brian Cooper, who rides him for the first time in a race this afternoon as well. But he's going to have to improve so much on that run at Punchestown to get in amongst the big two here, you'd have to think. Seemed to be a fair bit of confidence behind him going into the Punchestown race, and he was bitterly disappointing. Roy Demi beat him all ends up, taking a big drop back in trip today, of course, though. Plenty of good form over 2 miles. Noble Prince is the stronger of the big pair on track. Thought maybe after Volley Le Vedette's win there might be some more confidence in Big Zeb, but just as I speak we've got joint favourites again at 11-10. Noble Prince should have absolutely no fitness worries. He's had 2 runs, one on the flat, one at Naas in that 3-runner race a couple of weeks ago, which basically amounted to little more than a school. But he is now clear favourite again at even money with Big Zeb at 11-10. 8 for Paddy de Plaster. As we get ready, here's Des.
They're off. For Paddy de Plaster sets off to lead them down towards the first fence, followed by Big Zeb. Trafford Lad towards the inside. Noble Prince tracked by Predator. As they come down now towards the first in the Fortria Chase, and for Paddy de Plaster and Brian Cooper lead from last year's winner Big Zeb. Trafford Lads towards the inside, then Noble Prince and Predator. They make their way on towards the second. For Paddy de Plaster, the leader from Big Zeb. Trafford Lad towards the inside. Noble Prince is fourth, and Predator, the back mark of the quintet, as they come out over number 2 and make their way on up now to pass in front of the stands. For Paddy de Plaster, the leader from Big Zeb. Trafford Lad on the inside, followed by Noble Prince, and Predator, the back mark of the 5. So they race now to the bend to swing away from the stands to face the first of the ditches. And for Paddy de Plaster and leads, a couple of lengths in front of Big Zeb in second, and third is Trafford Lad. Noble Prince followed by Predator. Swinging away now to fence number 3. First of the ditches for Paddy de Plaster by 3 lengths. Big Zeb with Trafford Lad on the inside, followed by Noble Prince. Predator, the back marker of the 5. At number 3 for Paddy de Plaster, Big Zeb on the outside of Trafford Lad, a couple of lengths to Noble Prince. Predator remains the back mark of the 5. 10 furlongs to go, and swinging into the back straight, making the downhill now towards the 4th. Little change in the order is for Paddy de Plaster, leads by 2.5 lengths to Big Zeb on the outside of Trafford Lad, followed by Noble Prince with Predator, the back mark of the 5. Right across from the stands for Paddy de Plaster, leads from Big Zeb. In third place is Trafford Lad, being followed by Noble Prince and Predator. Making the way on now towards the next to bring them towards the halfway stage. As for Paddy de Plaster is the leader from Big Zeb in second. Trafford Lad followed a couple of lengths back by Noble Prince, and Predator as the 5 runners pass the halfway point and go towards the next. They've got 6 fences left to jump. For Paddy de Plaster leads from Big Zeb. Trafford Lad on the inside. Noble Prince and Predator as they continue down to the last fence on the far side, which will be 5 fences from the finish in the Fortria Chase. For Paddy de Plaster, Brian Cooper leads. Big Zeb, Robbie Power on the outside of Trafford Lad and Andrew Lynch. Noble Prince, Davy Russell, and Predator, Robbie Colgan. Last fence on the far side for Paddy de Plaster. Big Zeb, Trafford Lad the inside. Noble Prince and Predator as the 5 runners swing to make their way across towards the final ditch, which will be 4 from the finish. For Paddy de Plaster from Big Zeb, Trafford Lad, Noble Prince, Predator. Coming now to approach the final ditch, and for Paddy de Plaster is the leader by 3 parts of a length to Big Zeb. Then comes Trafford Lad, Noble Prince and Predator all close in behind as they go out over that one and make the run towards the home turn where they've 3 left to jump. For Paddy de Plaster leads Big Zeb. Trafford Lad, Noble Prince right on their heels, and just in behind them a further length and a half back Predator as the 5 runners swing in with 3 left to jump. For Paddy de Plaster, Brian Cooper, Big Zeb and Robbie Power on the outside. Trafford Lad and Noble Prince just in behind the leading pair, and Predators. They come now with 3 to jump. For Paddy de Plaster, Big Zeb towards the near side. Trafford Lad, Noble Prince on the outside. Predator right there between horses. They make their way down now towards the second last, and Big Zeb comes there on the near side. For Paddy de Plaster comes under pressure. Noble Prince sits right on the tail of Big Zeb as they come towards the second last. Big Zeb Zeb, Noble Prince, and on the far side for Paddy the Plasterer. Down now towards the final fence. Big Zeb the leader from Noble Prince and for Paddy the Plasterer on the far side as they come down towards the last in the Fortria. Big Zeb over in front of Noble Prince and for Paddy the Plasterer. They're beginning to climb to the final 200 yards. Big Zeb in front for Paddy the Plasterer and Noble Prince. They're trying hard, but Big Zeb, last year's winner, and Robbie Power is going to win it. Big Zeb wins the Fortria, and Noble Prince for Paddy the Plasterer, clear of Trafford Lad and Predator.
Well, what a great race that was. The three of them practically in line coming to the last, but Big Zeb, who you feel probably found himself in front a little bit earlier than Robbie Power would have liked, particularly given that it was his seasonal debut today, has just about done enough.